Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Hildy's Cafe. I'm Hildy, and today we're going to explore menu number 4, Turkey Tetrazini. This is a meal cold weather issued to the US soldiers that are in cold weather, like Siberia, way deep in Alaska, up in the northern tundra, wherever they're out and about, and it's way below freezing. The pack date on this is the 213th day of 2022. I don't know if you can see that. All right, let's crack into this and let's get exploring. Let's hope it's a lot better than that spicy oriental. Ah, that was foul. I don't know how the soldiers can eat that, but whoops. Well, I guess if it doesn't want to stay, just let it be. Oh, I'm not going to fight with it. How many of you all just wake up in the middle of the night and your body says, I am done sleeping? Yeah, my body did that at 2:30 this morning. So I got up and had a cup of coffee and started my day. All right, first thing here, we have all of it. We have some US issued crackers. An accessory pack, pretty fat. We'll get into that in just a moment. It just says MCW. I don't think there's accessory pack A, B, C, D, E. If there is, please let me know, because I'm ignorant to that. There goes my camera again, every time. Here's some chocolate peanut spread, aka Nutella. That's pretty stiff. I'm gonna need that, have to need that for a little bit. A mocha cappuccino instant powder. A First Strike bar, chocolate flavor. And a tropical powder, beverage powder, tropical punch, natural and artificial flavors. Comes with an Irish pennant. That's what they said in the Navy if you had a string hanging off of you. Here's our main freeze-dried turkey Tetrazini. And we are going to add 16 ounces of water to this. And here's our famous brown issued MRE spoon. Strong and sturdy for our soldiers. Let's get into the accessory pack and see what's in here. There's all these tear notches. I just can't seem to... here we are. We have a little teeny tiny bottle of Tabasco sauce. It's a little faded, but that won't affect the taste. We have our truck stop coffee, Bill's Brew. And to follow that, we have our non-dairy creamer. Yum. Our moist towelette, which I didn't showcase last time, because I think we know how they work. And I haven't been chewing the gum because, well, tastes like it's been left out. Or it tastes like Grand Ethel's bottom of her purse. Here is our infamous Fanny Fluff, toilet tissue, nose picker, whatever. And a pack of sugar. For the actually, we ought to start calling this your single diabetic starter kit. I know I shouldn't tease about diabetes, but if you can't tease about one of your illness, where's the fun in life? Well, let's get it on the, press a little harder. There we are. These white tip dent climate matches, they perform as they said they would. Put that on that fire brick. Well, I think I found a new way to attach my camera to my table without it falling over, I hope. All right, let's get this all put out on a tray and start opening some stuff up and start chomping down. I'm hungry. Oh, welcome back. Got everything out on a tray. First things first is we're going to get some water into this main and get it to heat up. I forgot my clip. I'm back with my clip. Now let's see if we can't cut it right. I can see some green beans, some turkey, carrots, peppers, noodles. There's a piece of corn in there. Doesn't really have a smell, but I know as soon as you reconstitute and it rehydrates, it's going to stink yummy. I forgot my measuring cup, and I really don't want to eyeball this and eat soggy food. Hold on just a moment, please. Holy cow, I'd make a very good Girl Scout today, would I? I'm not prepared. Thought I was. But you all understand, and I'm glad for it. And I thank you all kindly for all the views and support that you're giving me. I really enjoy having new people come aboard. Just get 1 cup in there and give it a little stir around. All the likes are really helping. The comments are, the views are, it all helps my algorithm and makes my videos easier for everybody to find. Well, summer's coming on. I'll make a short little bluegill fishing video. One of my subscribers suggested that. In fact, she was an old neighbor of mine. Well, physically she's not old, but she was my neighbor a while ago. I miss her, but I understand. We all move. After she moved away, my Dina and I bought an RV and we went out to the road and onto the road actually to locate the best cup of coffee. We found it in Pittsburgh, Texas at a little donut shop. It was really, really good. You know, and I was born and raised in Seattle, so I'm supposed to be a coffee snob. All right. Let's mix up this mocha cappuccino powder. I'm going to do it in this with some hot water. Just because I know you guys are excited to see it. So when I get to the 300s, I'm going to do a giveaway. And if you want to get to know me better, let me know and I'll do a live stream with a Q&A and you can ask me whatever and I'll answer you. You can ask me anything, you know, what's the strangest thing I've ever put between my teeth? To what is the wildest, craziest thing you've ever done? Well, I've ate some wild and crazy things and I've done some wild and crazy things. This looks delicious. It's a little bit too hot. Whoopsie daisy. It's a little too hot for my tongue. But yep, that mixed right up. A lot better than those protein drinks. All right, where did the butt paper go? I knew I was going to need it. Oh, let's save it. You never know when there's going to be an emergency. We'll just use Bounty. I'm not sponsored by them, but they are known as to be the quicker picker-upper. Oh, see, that's hot. So are morels up in your area? For those who don't know what a morel is, they're a local, or they're a delicacy that loves to pop their head up in the first of spring. They're mushrooms. And everybody has a secret spot. Well, except for me. I moved here in 2018 and I haven't been able to find a spot that hasn't been taken. I mean, these morel mushroom hunters around here, they are serious. Don't you look at their patch. They'll tell you it's theirs even though it's state land. Okay, we're going to put this over here. Now let's mix up this beverage powder, tropical. Typically this one doesn't mix really well and it's pretty high on the glowing scale. It doesn't look natural at all. It doesn't really look, well, yeah, I guess it looks tropical, you know, if you're a toucan or birds of paradise or whatever. Flamingo. Let's get it some cold water. Oh, I put water in this last night and set it in this room. This is a temperature controlled room. I keep the door shut so there's no heat in here. Oh, wow, this water is nice and cold. Let's fill it up. I want it a little watery. This fruit punch is a little stiff on my taste. It doesn't matter how much I shake it in a bag or put it in a blender or secretly tie it off on a helicopter blade to watch it go around and around and around. This stuff still doesn't mix right. Maybe if I put it on my ceiling fan and turn the ceiling fan on and the centrifugal force, you know, but if it didn't work with the helicopter. Is it bad that I'm banned from all medical helicopters? Who knows? Pilot wasn't too happy, but... All right. Now let's see. Let's let this sit over here and cook for a minute. Too bad there wasn't a heater for this menu. I really enjoy First Strike bars when they're warm. This is made the 129th day of 2022. When it's soft, it's just easier to chew. Like this, it reminds me a lot of a Gatorade bar back in the 70s when they first started making them. It was pretty thick and pretty tough to chew. Well, there's the inside look at it. The outside's kind of slick, glossy, smells peanutty. Well, let's get these crackers cracked. I didn't hear that infamous tss, but I'm sure they're still good. But the other day I woke up and I couldn't half hear, and it's like, is this a sign? So I started wearing my hearing aids again. No, it's not a sign. Something going on with the weather. Normally I acclimate during seasons pretty well, but my allergies, I think I have fluid in my ears because I feel like I'm underwater. I feel like I'm scuba diving and trying to talk to everybody. So what you're hearing is my voice, but what I'm hearing is bloop, 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 bloop. Fish are friends, not food. So I'm hearing all sorts of glumpy stuff. And my breathing's a little off too. I think it might be the floral and fauna around here. You know, it takes me a few years to acclimate to wherever I move to, and this part of Michigan is new to me. I usually have lived on the West Coast. This is the further east I've lived. The furthest west I've lived is up in Leelanau County in between Empire and Glen Arbor. I took care of a small resort there. It had only 13, 14 units. And the owners of the place gave me a 2-bedroom cottage to live in while I was there when guests were there. It was a fun place. Okay, let's get this opened. Oh, my hearing aids are turned way up, and I thought a water heater was overflowing. No, it's just the washer. It's so weird. I don't know how many of you guys wear hearing aids, but it makes your hearing sound different. It doesn't, for me, it's not natural at all. All right, let's take these little broken pieces off and throw them in our Tetrazini, because I think that's what you're supposed to do. Oh, it's another beautiful sunny day today. Look at that. Yum. I like this spread. And I made my mouth too full to talk. Oh my goodness, my mouth is dried out. Let's give this a quick little stir and take a drink, and I'll tell you how all three were. Oh, that's always a tough one to swallow. Well, your crackers, they're bland, they're boring, but they're a good vehicle to get this good stuff into here. This little package has 150 calories, 5 grams of protein, has a little bit of iron, very low in carbs, just 9 grams. Not bad. I'll only eat about half of it this time so I can keep talking. This is pretty darn good. I'm going to squish this around a little bit, get it mixed in better. Ooh, that sucker's hot. My main concern with these corners down here and in the center. Oh, I need to get a coffee cup. I forgot about the coffee. How about a beer stein? Or a root beer float maker. Well, it doesn't make it. You have to make it yourself, but it's the vessel that gets the root beer to you, into you. Here's our great Truck Stop Bill's Brew coffee. Nice and chunky and freeze-dried. And our creamer, where is that tear notch? I know there's one on here. Apparently not. Some have tear notches. Some of them don't. Look at me go. I'm knocking into stuff. Can you imagine if you put roller skates on me? Now that would be fun now, wouldn't it? You stay in there. till I tell you to jump out. It's almost that time of year to get the campfire out. Start doing these by the campfire. Or go fishing and have a good time in the bed of my truck. Well, not the bed, but you know, put the back down when you eat off the tailgate. Boy, you get up early and your brain decides, oh, nope, not today. We're not going to use the diabetes starter kit. Whoop, that's moist towelette. There's the gum. Here's the diabetes starter kit. We're not going to use that. I'm not so much a sugar person in my coffee. Oh, I like that. No, I'm not making an announcement. I'm just being silly. Cheers. Now that's a good cup of coffee. Let's try this chocolate powder, hazelnut, I believe it was. That's pretty good. A little sweet. Mocha cappuccino. So it's kind of like, I should have put the coffee in there. But you know what? If I put that in there, I will have a terrific hot drink. And because it's part of the ration, I can do it. Oh, yeah. That. What is it all the kids are saying now? That's fire. That's some good stuff. Well, let's wait about 5 more minutes and our dinner should be ready. It has been 5 more minutes and I do believe it's all ready. It smells really good. It smells like Thanksgiving. Oh, that's so hot. Let's get this poured out on a tray. Oh my God. Well, we're going to have to move something here because it's overflowing. I have to put some over here. Oh, this is a mess. I shouldn't have known they were going to make enough for a very hungry soldier. Male or female, because when I was active duty and I was hungry, I could put something like this away in a heartbeat. Well, as I say in every video, my goodness. So we got 3 tests to taste from. All right, we got some chit turkey, got some green beans, some red bell pepper. I think I see a piece of corn floating around in here someplace. Was it that only one piece of corn? Well, instead of trying to fish it out, we'll just find it through our eating adventure. Let me get a piece of turkey. Maybe. All right, here we go. We got a little bit of everything except, oh, that's hot. It dripped on my hand. We got everything except for that piece of corn. Let's give this a taste. Mmm. None better than the first bite to be cartilage and skin and salt. Mmm. Why don't we give that another try before I give you my opinion on this? If you hear that, that's my dryer going off. Isn't that a cute little tune? Much better. And much better than that other ration yesterday. That Oriental spicy chicken and rice. No. This is not as salty, but they don't give you a salt pack either. There's plenty of sodium in this. Yeah, 1,880 milligrams, which is 78% of your sodium intake. You will not believe the calories in this sucker. 640. Here, I'll hold it still so you can pause it and take a look. All right, and your carbs are 62. Let me see, 30 and 30. It's a little over 4 grams or 4 servings of carbs. Protein, though, it's got it going on for protein. 37 grams. 30% of your vitamin A, calcium, and vitamin C, and 20% of your iron. Well, that's not bad. Everything that a body needs. This is really good. Let's try this skinny cracker. It's good with the cracker. It would make it really filling. I mean, it's really filling without. Let's give this first strike bar a taste. My Winnie's sitting beside me. I think she wants a taste. She can have a taste of everything except for the coffee, the chocolate, and the peanut chocolate spread. Those have little Rice Crisps in them. It's really chocolatey, but it's not a Hershey bar. When you chew on it and it dissolves, it starts turning a little grainy in your mouth, almost like sand, but with these chew, that grain gets smaller and smaller. I mean, it's not bad. It sticks to my dental work. But I'm not here to complain. I'm here to share a meal with you. The sun is shining. It should be 70-some degrees today. After my nurse comes for the day, I'm going to get out there and see what I can do in the garden. Won't be much, but at least I'll start. I've got all my seeds going already in the house. Here's another bite of this yummy food. Sometimes I just don't know what compartment to eat from. I'm glad they gave me a choice. I wonder where that doggone corn kernel went. You think the MRE gods or goddesses would be kind enough to stick more of them, unless there is no corn in there? No wonder I'm tasting pieces of fat. There's 2%, less than 2% of chicken fat and more chicken fat. Wow. No, it's pimentos, mushrooms, asparagus, and cooked turkey. Are your veggies? I thought these were green beans, but apparently it's asparagus. Well, my pea's going to smell funny later on. Might have to counteract that with some pineapple. Well, that's either my washer or my dryer. I don't know. They were both running at the same time. Well, let's have another bite. I know what I forgot to do. Let's try this moist towelette. I've got schmooga all over me. And you might be asking, what is schmooga? Well, in my book, everything that is not a booger that's stuck to your hands is schmooga. Yeah, these are compliments of Applebee's or Chili's. Strong one way, weak the other way. They don't smell like anything, thank goodness. I'd hate to taste something else like Grandma Ethel's bottom of her purse. Let's try a little bit of Tabasco on this. I'm sure it'll just make it spicy. Spicy's good. I've come to learn that I don't have to chat the whole way through a video. Having some silent space, you can watch what I'm doing. I think it's working. I'm not real good at small talk, so let's give this Tabasco and Tetrazini a taste. I'm sure it'll be really tasty. How many times can I say taste? Let's put a counter up, huh? Yep. That's good. That's real good. Well, I'm going to leave it there for right now, and I will come back to you for my final thoughts. Well, let's take a drink before I go. That's so good. I'll be right back in a little while. Oh boy, another good meal. This one was really, really good. And both my dogs just showed up just in time when I turned the camera on, and they're giving me those sad puppy dog eyes going, can we have some turkey? Well, who am I to say no, right? So, oh, look at my happy pants. Here we go. Thought I had the camera fixed, but I most certainly do not. Oh, we'll just hold it like this. Jenny, Winnie, come here. There you go. You get a bite. And here you go, my old girl. You get a bite. They get so spoiled. Boy, I have been such a clumsy person today. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, you guys took a little ride with me. Well, I hope you enjoyed reviewing this ration along with me. Give me a like, a subscribe. Hit that notification bell to make sure you get all the crazy stuff from me. And also, leave a comment. See what I should, let me know what other ration you would like to see. And remember this one thing, kiddos. Be nice. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.